I'm gonna run through the 5-step process that me and my son go through to create content for the Dyslexic Hustle. The first thing we do is Monday morning, me and my son meet, and he normally has already selected 2 different pieces of content that we're going to film later that week. During this quick planning session that we have, we discuss the content. We go over the hook, we go over the content that we want to highlight, we go over the closing, we also go over any visuals that maybe we want to add into the videos, either at the beginning or the end, middle, whatever. And so we just run through the content relatively quickly, and then we start putting the framework around that. The second thing that we do is script writing. And this is something that I do. I typically sit down and do some dictation. I have about 3 days to do this. Most of the time I try to sit down and do it in one setting, at least everything for one of the videos, and then maybe I'll sit down separately and do the other video. But I'm just sitting down, collecting my thoughts. I might do a little bit of research, or I might refer back to a book that I read about the content. And the idea is that I'm just trying to put as much information to paper as I can, so that way I can organize it, so I can relay information that is relevant to that topic on the video. So step 3, I pass off the script that I wrote to Braden, my son, who will go through and edit everything. So being dyslexic, I'm a terrible speller, and I don't really know how to use punctuation either. And so he will take the information that I gave him and rearrange it sometimes. Sometimes it's kind of funny, I'll even do paragraphs backwards, and it's like, well, that paragraph should have been at the beginning, or vice versa. Hey, just a quick pause. Thanks for watching. I'm Adam Robinson. I run the Dyslexic Hustle. If you want to support us, please subscribe. And so he'll go in and clean it all up. And sometimes he'll condense it or remove something and try to just set it up so that when we get ready to record the video, it's streamlined and precise and communicates a clear message. He's an excellent writer, and he's great at organizing all of this. The 4th step is I take the revised script, which we call 2.0, and I run through it. This is something that I do on Sunday mornings before we film, and I'm just running through it a couple times to get familiar with it, see if there were any significant changes, so when I sit down to record it, I'm not looking at it for the first time. The 5th and final step of the content creation is the recording. So typically around 7:15 on Sunday mornings, we come down to the studio, which is in our basement, and we record the videos. It normally takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on what we're doing and how many videos we're making. Sometimes we'll do some additional stuff, like some photos for thumbnails, etc. And then once we're done recording, Braden will then start uploading all of the images and videos, and he will start working on the editing process. Once we're done with the recording, Braden takes over everything. He takes everything to the editor. He manages the process of getting the videos edited and getting them in their final form before we upload them to YouTube. Those are the 5 steps on how we create our videos on the pre-production side. After that, there's a lot of other things that go into it, which my son takes care of and I'm not involved in at all. I would encourage you, if you're on the fence about creating videos or content, to go ahead and do it. You know, our videos are a little bit more produced, and we have the resources to do that. And so one of the great things about the setup that we have is my son's able to really take care of a lot of the things, because I'm busy running another business, and this gives him an opportunity to get involved in business, and he's done such an excellent job with it. But if you're not in that situation and you're doing it all yourself, just do what you can, and it's okay if it's not overly produced. Put up a raw video, put up a selfie video, and just get some information out there. Thank you for checking us out today, and we'll see you on the next one.